Hello guys, back again here to document my entire MTG collection. As I stated in the other videos, I collect playsets. I've been collecting Magic for over 25 years now, and I do have about maybe 85-90% of all the cards, and I am trying to finish it. I hope by the time I finish all the videos of the cards I have more cards bought and I could show you more. But for now, we're gonna continue with the artifacts. If you remember from the last video, we saw the artifacts that started with the letter E, D, and now we're gonna go with the letter E. And the word artifact, artefactos in Spanish, guys, remember? This collection is in Mexico and I am Mexican. So I hope you enjoy the cards. And we're gonna start off with your construct. As you can see, this guys, we have Constructo Entusiasta in Spanish. This is in Portuguese, Constructo Ansioso, and this is a Korean card. Come next to Earth Rumbler. We have, in Spanish, it's called Retumba Tierra, and this is a full art version of the card. Then we have Eater of Virtue, and in Spanish, Devoradora de Virtudes. We have 3 in Spanish, 1 in English. And next is Ebony Fly, Mosca de Ébano in Spanish. Nice reprint, Ebony Horse, white border. Okay. Ebony Owl Netsuke. I remember playing this card in a deck back in the day. Netsuke de Búho de Ébano, that's called in Spanish, and one Chinese version of the card. And we have Ebony Rhino, nice beautiful card, Homelands edition. We have Echo Circlet, Anillo de Echo in Spanish, 2 English, 2 Spanish, guys. Ecologist Terrarium, Terrario de Ecologista in Spanish, and a Japanese version of it. Kamigawa Neo Dynasty set. EDE Lonesome iBot. In Spanish, EDE Ojobot Solitario. This is from the Fallout edition. Then we got Edge Rover. In Spanish, Robert del Alcantilado. We have Edifice of Authority, an Edificio de la Autoridad in Spanish, 1 Korean and 1 Russian. We got Taeri Gravestone. In Spanish, it would call Tumba Inquietante. We got 2 in English, 2 in Spanish, guys. Then Elaborated Fire Cannon. Spanish, Cañón Ingenio con Grabados. Looks nice, piratey. This is from Excellent, one of the Excellents, I'm not sure which one. We got Elbrus, the Binding Blade. And we have in Spanish, Embrus, la Espada Vinculante. The back side, it's called Wither Unbound. In Spanish, Winterguard Liberado. Okay, as I stated, I separate the artifacts just because they are artifacts. I don't mind if they have color or they're colorless. Then we got Eldrazi Monument, Monumento Eldrazi, original printings, and this is one in Japanese. Jump to Electrostatic Plumber, Perforador Electrostático, Korean and Portuguese versions of the card. Next, Elementalist Paleta de Elementalista, 2 and 2. An old card of replica. And then we got Elixir, in Final Fantasy, same name in Spanish, Elixir. Okay, then we got Elixir of Immortality, Elixir de la Inmortalidad. I played with this card. Jump to Elixir of Vitality, in English. We have Elkin Bottle, 2 white borders, 2 black borders, Deckmasters Edition. Elsewhere Falsk, in English from the Shadowmoor. Elven Wall, Arco Élfico, Spanish and English versions. Elven Lyre. In English. Elpalmer's Tools. This is a Russian version, Korean version. Herramientas del Embalsamador in Spanish. Amber Cleave. Filoasqua in Spanish. And we have 2 in English and 2 in Spanish. Evermouth Sentinel, Centinela de Fauces Rescoldadas in Spanish. 4 cards. Esmeralda Medallion. And he got lucky to have one in Spanish, Ornato de Esmeralda, and one in Japanese. I always love to have old cards with different languages. They're harder to get than the newest ones. Emissary Escort, Escolta de Emisarios in Spanish, and 2 in English and 2 in Spanish from the Edges of Eternity set. Empower Autogenerator, Generador Autoalimentado, 2 in Spanish and 2 in English, guys. I know these videos might be a little bit boring, but it's just to document my collection, guys, and remember that. Imperial Plate, Placa Empírica in Spanish, and these are reprints in the original printing. As I said, I don't mind having mix and match of all the different sets. Ennatu Golem, Golem de Ennatu in Spanish. Some of these cards I probably only saw them when I put them into the collection, and I'm seeing them again, guys, so you gotta forgive me if I don't know the names. Enchanted Carriage, Carruaje Encantado, nice pumpkin, like, let's go Cinderella. Cinderella Church. Encroaching Micosintético de En Expansión in Spanish. We got one of the stamped cards. I also don't mind getting those. Whenever I can, I get any different card I don't have. Endless Atlas, Atlas Sin Fin in Spanish. Got 2 in English, 2 in Spanish, guys. Most commander cards, I usually buy all 4 of them in the commanders. I do buy a lot of vendors. Endoskeleton, and these are all reprints, as you can see, from the mystery boosters, sorry guys. An endurance powerhead, cabezón, resistencia, that's what it's called in Spanish. Sometimes the translation makes a lot of fun. Well, makes you laugh a lot. Energy chamber, for energy chambers. Fifth down and reprint. Energy refractor, refractor de energía in Spanish. Got two in English and two in Spanish, guys. Engineer explosives, explosivos diseñados in Spanish and in English. Next, Enigma Sphinx. Up to enormous engineer blade. This is in Japanese. Espadón de energía in Spanish and two in English, guys. Snaring bridge, original printings. And sword scimitar, all of them in English. 5th edition, fifth down, not 5th edition. And Drog Bazin, manantial de brebaje de los Ents, Spanish and English from the Lord of the Rings. And we're gonna have another Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, coming up this summer. Enthusiastic Mechanaut in Japanese, Mechanauta entregada in Spanish and English version. Entrancing Lira Cautivadora, Spanish and English. Entropic Battle Cruiser, crucero de batalla entrópico. Okay. I have the Epitaph Golem. This is Russian. Golem Epitaph in Spanish. This is French and this is English, guys. Go to Epocrasite, Russian, Epocrasite in Spanish and English versions. Erietis Tempting Apple, Manzana Tentadora de Erieti, Spanish and English versions. Ersatz Golems. This is a reprint and this is original printings. Escaped Experiment, Experimento a la Fuga in Spanish and English versions. Phyrexia will be a big one, something like that. Okay. Ezekiel's Chariot. We got Carruaje de Ezekiel and we have an alternate version, alternate art version. I don't know, they have special names depending on the style, but I don't remember the names of the styles of the art. Then we have Esoteric Duplicator, Duplicador Esotérico in Spanish, English versions. From the Outpost of Thunder Junction, the Vault series. Esper Battle Mage, Maga de Guerra Esperiana. Two Spanish, two English ways. Esper Comorantes de Esper in Spanish and English version. Nice expensive card. Esper Sentinel. We have a Esper Sentinel in Japanese. This is an alternate art, Sentinela Esperiano in Spanish into an English version of what is written. So you can see we have 4 different cards with mild color changes, differences in one another. Esper sojourners, transuentes de Esper, English and Spanish versions. Esper Stormblade, all of them in English, guys. Next up, Esper Soa. Okay, all in English. And we have Essence Anchor, Ancla Esencial, Spanish and English versions. We're gonna continue with some more cards. Let's start with the letter E. Essence of Antiquity, Esencia de la Antigüedad in Spanish. Murders at Marco Manor edition. Essence Reliquary, Reliquario de Esencias, Spanish and English from the Modern Horizons 3 set. Etched Champion, remember playing this card, Campeón Grabado, play them in Affinity. This is from the Scars of Mirrodin block. Mirrodin Besiege. Then we have Etched Familiar, Mascota Grabada. Etched Monstrosity, Monstruosidad Grabada in Spanish. Etched Oracle, original printings. Etched Slit, Slit Grabado in Spanish, 2 and 2. Eternity Vessel, Vasija de la Eternidad in Spanish. Okay, 2 English, 2 in Spanish, guys. Ether, Ether in Spanish, same name. Ether Cast Knight, Cast Knight, Caballero de la Casta Enterrada. That's a weird name in Spanish. Okay. And then we have the Ethereum Abomination, Abominación de Ethereum, Spanish and English version, guys. Ethereum Astrolabe. Okay. Ethereum Terramandra, Terramandra de Ethereum in Spanish, guys. This is Ethereum Sculptor, Escultora de Ethereum in Spanish. Ethereum Spinner, Hilador de Ethereum in Spanish. English and Spanish versions, guys. Ethereum Horn Sorcerer. This is from the Plane Chases, if I'm not mistaken. We have 4 original printings, all in English. Ethereum Adjudicator, Sentenciador Ethereano in Spanish. This is the Colfax edition. Etherson Canonist, Canonista Ethereada. Also played with these cards back in the day. Etherson Shield Mage, Mago Escudo Ethereada. And we have Ether's One Sphinx. This is an alternate version in Sphinge Ethereada in Spanish. Etherword page, página tallada de Ethereum, Spanish and English versions. Ever-flowing chalice. Next card, signed signature. I don't know if you guys can see it. I have them all signed by the artist. Spanish, cáliz flujo eterno. Everything pizza con todo. Two Ninja Turtles set. New card. Collection relatively. Have evolving door in alternate English and puerta transformadora in Spanish. We have two full art and two normal arts in Spanish. Excalibur 2. Name is the same in Spanish and in English. Excalibur Sword of Eden, Excalibur Espada de El Edén, Spanish and English versions of the cards from the Assassin's Creed edition. Excavated Wall, Japanese version, Muro Excavado Spanish and on English. Executioner's Capsule, Cápsula del Verdugo in Spanish, guys. Executioner's Hood, Capucha del Verdugo. This is one of the Innistrad sets, or I don't remember the set specifically. Expedition Map, Chinese Mapa de la Expedición. These cards do have some good wear. I have played with them a lot, guys. And as I said, this is a player's collection. This is not near mint. This is played because I play with my cards. Experimental Synthesizer, Japanese, Sintetizador Experimental in Spanish and English version. Then we have Expert Level Safe, Caja Fuerte Nivel de Experto in Spanish. Fallout Edition. Exploding Barrel, all of them in English. Exploration Brute Ship, Progenave Exploradora in Spanish, guys. Okay. Explorer's Cache, Al Hijo de Explorador, Spanish and English. Explorer's Scope, Telescopio del Explorador in Spanish. Explosive Apparatus, Russian Aparato Explosivo in Spanish. Dispositif, Explosive, this is French if I'm not mistaken. We have Exterminator Mag March, Exterminador Mag March, Spanish and English versions. Extinguisher Battleship, Acorazado Extintor in Spanish. And this is a full art version, extended art version. Extraplanar Lens. Extrusor in Spanish. Eye of Doom, Ojo de la Perdición in Spanish, guys. Almost finished with this set. We have Eye of the Malcator, Ojo del Malcator in Spanish and English versions. Eye of the Ojertag, Ojo de Ojertag in Spanish. And on the back side, Apex Observatory. And in Spanish it's called Observatorio de la Cúspide. Okay. I have Ramos, all of it in English. I have Becca, Ojo de Becca, Spanish and English with mild color differences, guys. This art is really nice. Terrifying, by the way. And for this last card, I have Jackmot. And we have 3 original printings and 1 reprint from the list Mystery Booster. And so for this video, that will be all, guys. I'll try to put up another video today, but that'll be later on.